Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, intuitive, spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here today on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This is a timeless energy read for the soul sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury. However, I do set the intention that this reading may resonate with you wherever you may have Sagittarius placements in your chart. If you don't know your chart and your chart placements, you can get a free copy of your birth chart over at my website, and the information for that, along with a bunch of wonderful great goodies, is listed in the description box below. Although this is a timeless energy read, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest emanation. With that being said, this energy is all about the 8-8 Lionsgate. So I am pulling in all of the vibrant energies on 8-8-2021 for the 8-8 Lionsgate energy for these messages for the dreamer. It is all about you bringing your dreams and your aspirations into full existence with that Leo energy, your higher creative consciousness and your power, tapping into that energetic spirit and your creative expression through joy, love, and your courageous heart. It's all about identifying the issues with the ego, right? And becoming aware of your insecurities and releasing any fears that may be holding you back. It is also talking about healing at this time. Sun energy is all about healing. So it's all about what it is that needs to be healed in order for you to live and bring in joy and happiness into your life. So it's all about setting those new moon intentions of creativity, following through and sticking to the plan and your vision, and finding your passion and shining your light to the world. All right, beautiful soul. So we are going to tune in and tap on our energies together. And the way that works is you are going to take a deep breath in and hold for 7 seconds. And then I want you to release that energy and hold for 7 seconds. And I want you to bring into your mind's eye what it is that you came to this reading for more clarity, more insight, and more overstanding about. But I also want you to be open to whatever messages come through, for they are for your highest good and your soul's greatest expression. All right, beautiful souls, let's go ahead and cleanse the space and tune in and tap on our energies together, because energy is fluid. So that means whenever you come across this message, it is the perfect time for you. All right, beautiful souls, and 7 shuffles. For knowledge. For wisdom. For perfect self-expression. For stability and security. For power and refinement. For harmony and balance. And for passion, for prosperity and purpose. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Beautiful Sagittarius, I hope this energy finds you in sound mind, body, and spirit. Let's go ahead and tap on to your message. Ooh, I love it already. So you are already coming out of the gate with that full energy. You are ambitious, ready to start new adventures, taking the world by its horns and really moving passionately forward. The one thing that I love about this energy coming through for you, Sagittarius, is it's letting me know that you are walking in faith. You are really moving forward and taking a leap of faith towards the things that inspire you, uplift you, and drive you, and the things that really make you feel content and whole. I love it. Let's look and see what's in your unconscious mind. Ooh, the all gifted. I love this energy coming through for you. Why? Because the all gifted is the completely healed, all connected Pandora's box energy. It's talking about you having mastered the energy of the fool, the energy of the magician, the energy of the high priestess, the energy of the empress, the energy of the emperor, as well as all of the energies throughout the whole major arcana in this evolutional cycle, that you've become the all gifted, meaning that you've evolved beyond this physical realm and beyond the ethers, and you are now ascended back into the energy of the wheel. So how this is coming through for you is that this particular soul journey that you are on through this 8-8 power gate energy, and I'm being drawn to the energy of the 9. So the energy of the 9 to me is the energy of completion, and I'm being drawn to the fire and the orb, the energy of the burning sun that sits behind the Pegasus here in the Sagittarius card. And it's really illuminating to me as you're coming into your wholeness. Once you've reached and gone through the complete cycle, right, and you've completed the cycle of 9, if you've mastered all of the life lessons that required for your soul to become whole, then you ascend back to the wheel, right? You ascend back to the oneness of the divine, the oneness of source. And that's that burning energy of the cosmos, of source, of sun, of soul energy. And it's giving me the feeling that through this journey and through this process, you are working on some very, very significant life cycle journeys in order for you to evolve into the fullest, greatest, and highest version of yourself. This is beautiful because we are in the ascension energy. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, and we're all awakening through this 8-8 Lion Gate energy to who we truly are on the spiritual level. So there's this sense of significant spiritual awakening that's happening for you in your subconscious energy at this time. In the past, you dealt with a lot of conflict. Because this is in the energy of creation, I'm really feeling that this was internal conflict. Maybe you were struggling to identify exactly what your spirituality was, what you truly believed on a spiritual level. This could definitely talk about you being uneasy and unsettled about your beliefs, or maybe there was a lot of outside energy that was around you that was making you feel uneasy about your spiritual beliefs. Because as you know, Sagittarius energy is all about you going into that transformative energy. It's all about your spiritual evolution. This activation of your DNA is bringing you to the wholeness of who you are. Sagittarius is all about the voyage of the soul's journey, right? Which would identify why it's 9th house energy, why it's related to higher education and philosophy, and why it's talking about the greater, grander adventure of the spirit, the spiritual explorer. And that's the energy that you're presenting in and your internal energy. And there may have been some external outside conflict energy as you were learning and growing and going through this process, but you're coming into your fullness of who you are and identifying exactly what your beliefs are for your soul's journey at this time. And that's really, really beautiful energy to be in, Sagittarius. I love it. So what's going on in your past energy? Yeah, a lot of indecision, a lot of inability to choose, a lot of that internal and mental conflict. This is also talking about what's going on in your environment right now. You're really sitting there strategically trying to plan exactly what it is that you want to do with your life from this point forward. What your next goals, your next steps, whether or not you want to take this leap of faith, whatever this leap of faith is, just remember that it's leading you to victory and success. So there may be people around you who you are in conflict with that don't want to see you evolve to the next level. This card talks about competition and egos and not being on the same page. It's also in the energy of your creation. So it could also be talking about the energy of the home as well, or at least within the early childhood development energy. But it's talking about in your environment, you have this energy here of you're trying to decide exactly how you want to move and what maneuvers you need to make next. That's the immediate future energy for you, making this tough decision. It's not so much depicted in this particular deck, but the Two of Swords, specifically for me, especially in the traditional decks like the Rider-Waite deck, it also always talks to me about trying to make a head over heart decision. You know what the decision is that you need to make, but because you're emotionally tied or connected to something, it causes this internal turmoil, this internal conflict where you have a difficult time making the decisions that you need to make in order for you to move forward. But you already know what the answer is, and that's what the energy of the twos talk about. The energy of the twos say, I know. And yes, you do, intuitively as well as spiritually and logically. You know what the best move is for you. Spirit is saying make the best move for you. And then you come into the energy of brand new opportunities and beginnings that are coming up in your long-term future. I love this energy because this is the change, right? This is the energy of 5. This is what's transmuting and changing in order for you to have this spiritual evolution and growth. And I love the Page of Pentacles energy coming out because this is a brand new opportunity that's going to lead to not only knowledge of yourself in reference to the mastery of your own world, your own environment, your own happiness, your own wish fulfillments, but it's also going to lead to abundance. I love this energy. You're being divinely guided by Spirit, and you realize that Spirit wants you to take this leap of faith because it's opening you up to a much grander, a much higher version of yourself. The other thing about this subconscious energy and the all gifted is no, you don't know, right? The Fool is taking this leap and trusting that the divine is going to keep and hold you, because you don't know what's going to happen. And that's a part of the internal conflict. And what makes you nervous and fearful about making this decision is because you don't know where you're going to land. You don't know if you're going to have loss. You don't know if this is going to be the best decision for you. But after the 5 of Wands comes the 6, which is telling me that this is definitely victorious and successful. And the Page of Pentacles also talks about blessings and opportunities that are coming in for your growth. So this is always good news. So take that leap. The 6 energy and what's going on in your conscious mind is you're trying to balance out things. You're trying to weigh things out. You're trying to be patient. You're listening and asking for assistance from the divine. You're also in this very healing, transformative energy. You're in a very calm and tranquil space. And Spirit is saying you're also being divinely guided and protected at this time. So you need to tap into the source energy of what keeps you controlled, what keeps you calm. That harmony space, and you are definitely in the harmony space, and that's what your fear is. Thank you, Spirit. Because you're in such a good space in your life at this time, you have this sense of uncertainty, and you're not sure if you should take this new opportunity. But the new opportunity is truly golden, right? You see this golden light. It's divinely aligned just for you and your spiritual evolution, because the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles is talking about you being the initiate to take the step on the path towards your fullest development. This is full self-actualization with the Pentacles energy. You're coming into the full embodiment of who you are. Beautiful Sagittarian energy. energy. I love it. So what is your block, or what is holding you back? Fear. Fear of taking this new opportunity here. This is coming up as, your fear of success. Believe you me, I understand it completely and wholly. We often have more fear of success than we do of failure, because you know why? A lot of times failure feels comfortable. We failed enough times in the past that we know exactly what failure feels like, but maybe our successes have been limited and few and in between. And so therefore, we often don't realize all of the bounty and blessings and progressions that we've made in our life. We focus too much on the times where we've not succeeded, and that holds you back. That creates the internal turmoil. These are false beliefs that our spirit, it will not be able to persevere. And there goes your 5 moving into your 6. Spirit is saying, take the leap and take this opportunity, because it is a divine invitation for your spiritual growth. And this invitation is moving you into that higher realm, moving you into that ascension energy, moving you into wholeness and completion and attainment. With that 9 energy, your fruitions and fulfillments are coming into attainment. And so you need to take this leap of faith, and don't be afraid of this opportunity. There you go. 9 of Wands. Yes, it is going to be a struggle, right? I'm hearing that energy, that quote in my head that says, anything worth having is hard work or takes time and patience and energy. It doesn't come easy, right? Yes, we are learning how to work smarter and not harder. Yes, we are learning, but it still takes effort, and it takes a lot of effort. And what this is saying is there need to be this sense of perseverance and pushing through the difficult times. This is the energy of the guide and how Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you by saying, don't give up. And I'm hearing the quote, don't give up 3 feet before gold, right? Don't give up 3 feet before gold is the energy that I'm getting here. This often talks to me about if you give up right before your blessings come in. And there you go with the 9 to the 10 of Wands. That's that energy of resilience. God is building you up as the spiritual warrior, and you're going through all of the spiritual lessons that you need to evolve from the 5 to the 10, away from conflict and internal as well as external battle, right? Because as within, so without. We mirror out to those around us what aspects of ourself we need to transmute and change. And I'm feeling here with this Princess of Pentacles energy is you need to trust in your ability to make the right decisions. Trust in your ability to make the right decision. Be patient in the process, and know that you are evolving and growing, and that you need to take the leap of faith and actually step out on trust. Do the work that is required in order for you to transform and change. And it's going to bring you into a sense of personal power as well as a sense of prestige. And how you are expressing, there you go, victory and success with the Chariot energy. Definitely. I love it. So you have this victory and success with the Chariot energy, which reconfirms exactly what I was saying. You will be victorious and successful, but it's also leveling you up. You're coming into a more developed, more controlled, more stable form of yourself by going through this spiritual awakening and spiritual evolution or spiritual growth. Because the Chariot energy is you merging in your masculine and feminine energy and really learning how to guide your will, your direction, your desires, your fruitions into success by your own hand, through doing it through your alchemical abilities of merging and mastery. This is the energy of I, Self, Lord, and Master, right? You control your own destiny. I love it. Let's see what's coming in for you at the bottom of the deck that you don't see. Yes, you have the fear and worry that you won't be. This is what's holding you back. There's this fear and worry that you won't be successful, but Spirit is saying, yes, you are, and you're already successful, even where you currently are. Whatever you're going through right now is to help bring you through the process of awareness. And the awareness that you're awakening to is to your own innate capabilities to make the best and wisest decisions for yourself. And then you have the energy of the Sword of Swords, taking some time to retreat, taking some time to meditate, taking some time to process so that you get it all right. That's that patience energy. Spirit wants you to work with them, to meditate, to pray, to seek the guidance, to retreat and recover from this, what has been heavy. This process of retreating and moving away from conflict is what Spirit is saying. Because whatever you're going through is bringing you into a fuller awareness of just how powerful you truly are. And then you have the energy of the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're overcoming this. You're healing from it. You're healing from the heartbreak. You're healing from all of the conflict and pain. You're healing, right? This healing energy is the central energy here. And we have the energy of 15 that comes through, which is saying that there's some form of toxic energy that needs to be laid to rest. And the Five of Wands talks about battles, strife, jealousy, envy, power struggles and things of that nature, needing to open up very clear lines of communication. And those clear lines of communication is with yourself and your own internal power. Taking life and leading your own life, making the decision to lead your own life on your own terms. That's the energy that's coming through for me. Living my life on my own terms. But it requires you to take this leap of faith. And you're moving away from that. Don't be afraid of getting your heart broken again, right? Because what hasn't broken you made you stronger. And yes, we have to take a leap of faith. We don't know what the outcomes are always going to be, but we can always trust that whatever is working out, it's always working out in our favor, and rejection is God's divine protection. So if something didn't work out, you feel trapped and held back and lost in the sorrow and the grief of something that didn't work out in the past, Spirit is saying, heal that energy and know that I am protecting you from anything that is not in alignment with your personal highest good. This is stepping into your purpose with the Chariot energy. It's you evolving into what your purpose really truly is and making that decision to move forward within that aspect of your personal power. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and pull some additional messages for Sagittarius, Spirit. What else do you want Sagittarius to know in reference to this 8-8 Lion Gate energy for their highest good and greatest soul's emanation? And we have the energy of appreciation. I love it. And it's the 15, acknowledging the power that you have, right? To always make the choices in life that are going to serve your greatest good. It brings me to the energy of where the 5 is, what needs to transmute, change, and be released. And it's telling me that you're finally coming to the awareness, the awakening, and the understanding of where your personal power is. And this is all about a choice. Making the choice to work on the self, making the choice to restore balance and harmony, and being appreciative for the journey is helping you to evolve. What additional angel messages? What angel messages are coming through for the soul tribe of Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the energy. Ooh, friendships and union. Definitely have a lot of guiding, loving support around you. You have the angels, your ancestors and guides are around you. Spirit is working with you and protecting you to keep you on your path. This is your path. Spirit, all of this is working out. Just a minute. All of this is working out to put you on the path to your highest good. And that's the whole purpose, right? So oftentimes when we have to divert or move away from something, excuse me, sorry about that. When we have to divert or move away from something, it is because Spirit is moving us away from what is not in alignment. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Definitely some communication needs to happen here with whatever this friendship union Five of Wands talks about opening up the lines of communication and realizing that you have more in common than you do differences. Thank you, Spirit. And six is all about communication too, and appreciating what aspects you both bring into whatever this is. This must be resonating for someone, because Temperance energy also talks about the merging of the masculine and the feminine at a higher level, right? Coming into the divine union. This is also the merging of the masculine and the feminine energy coming into divine union. The energy of six talks about the energy of Gemini, the energy of the twins, the energy of the lovers, making that choice oftentimes in love, or to choose the things that we love and that bring us the most love and the most fulfillment in our lives, and however that resonates for you. But there's this friendship and union here, and we will read that energy. Let's go ahead and see what the friendship and union energy is, what the angels want you to know. And look, I turned right to the page, and the page is the number of 48, which breaks down to that energy of 12. It's surrendering. It's surrendering the ego, needing to have control over everything, and realize that sometimes we just have to work together. Working together for the same destined and highest good. That's the key. As long as all of our wishes are being fulfilled, we're helping to support each other in our continued soul's growth, then it is an alignment with our greatest good. But if it causes conflict, stagnancy, and keeps us held back, it dampers our spirit, it steals our energy, then it's not in alignment with where it is that you're moving, growing, and expanding into. This friendship union energy talks about this is a time for coming together. Friendships and other connections are important now. There is a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time, and it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Your angel guides is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself, how can you bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships? Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. Enjoy your life. This is your life. This is your life and your vitality. This is your purpose and your passion. This is the journey that Spirit is moving you on, and you have loving and supportive and helpful people there to ride the wave with you. Beautiful energy. Additional messages for the soul sign of Sagittarius. To the sea. Energy of 7. Yeah. I love this 7 energy coming in for you, because Spirit is highly saying this is your path. This is the path. This is whatever this opportunity is. Spirit wants you to know that this is the path that they want you on. This is the path that they're guiding you towards. And you will have victory and success. Don't be afraid of this opportunity, is how Spirit is giving it to me. I don't have the 4 of Cups out here, but for some reason I just seen it in my head, in my mind's eye, which is telling me, don't miss out on this opportunity. Being in the flow, returning to source. Didn't we say that? This journey is returning you back to source. Look, you have the all gifted here. Beautiful. Recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. I love it. Isn't it wonderful when you feel wonderful in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Beautiful. I'm going to read the prosperity message as well. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into the flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meanings of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents and abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. I am always in the flow, in the energy of abundance. I am always, that's a beautiful affirmation. I am always in the flow, in the energy of abundance. Let's see what chakra energy is coming through for the beautiful soul sign of Sagittarius spirit. What do they need to know for their chakra healing? Despondence. Yes. That's that needing to be grateful, needing to take the risks, needing to understand your personal power. When that despondence energy comes through, it's really talking about you not trusting in your innate abilities to make the right decisions for yourself. You not trusting in your ability to have movement. This is all about having the encouragement and the revelation and the awakening of your personal power. And this is all about being connected to divinity and source. And I'm being guided to this energy of the purple. Spiritual spirit is here. Source is here. Your friends are here. Whoever your closest friend is, they are here to support and guide you through this process. And spirit wants you to know that you are never alone. You want to reach inside and ask yourself, in which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Are you willing to trust yourself, right? Because we already know that you have the answers. These are the questions that you need to answer for yourself. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Let's go ahead and get an additional chakra healing message for you. For the soul sign of Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Flexibility. I love it. And it's bringing in another energy of 9 for you, right? It's coming back to the wholeness. It's coming back to who you are. I'm going to read you the 999 energy only because I love it. And the 999 always speaks to me because I can oftentimes have a tendency to procrastinate and to not listen when the divine is giving me instructions on what moves that I need to make next. I procrastinate as well in my feelings of whether or not I can manifest. We always have that energy of just a little bit of hesitancy, but that's why we grow with the faith, right? The Fool. This is what it is that Spirit wants you to do at this time, is to grow in faith. Growing in faith. I love it. 999 angel number for you. This is a message signifying completion of an important chapter in your life. And now it's time to get to work without procrastination on your next life chapter. This number sequence is like an alarm clock ringing loudly in order to jolt you into working on your life purpose. Work on your life purpose now. Let's go ahead and look at what the healing messages is of this flexibility energy. It's bringing you into your sacral energy, which Spirit wants you to work on your emotions. This is you working on nurturing yourself, but it's also working on you opening up and being able to allow love in. That's the currency. Our heart space is the energy of our currency. Why? Because our top 3 conscious, our super conscious energies connect with our lower conscious or our ego energies. So we consider them like the ego and the id energy, but they convex here inside of the heart. And that's the energy. That's the energy of the infinity, how we are always constantly and consistently flowing. Our currency comes from our heart space, and that's why our abundance comes from being and living in our purpose and walking in our path. When you live in purpose, you're always abundant. You have called upon this card today to encourage you to invite more flexibility into your world. The nature of life and our experiences are constantly inviting us to find a state of flexibility. When you can surrender to these messages, they will allow you and embody a more flexible state of being. This will bring an abundance of ease and grace as you find yourself in the flow. Have you been feeling a little rigid in your thoughts or ideas lately? Maybe even a little stuck in your ways. If so, it's time to practice the art of flexibility. You may be holding on to something in your life a little too tightly, and now it is time to let go and allow some new energy to flow in. It is easy to get caught up in trivial ideas and thoughts, especially if you have strong belief systems in place in your life. However, at this time, it will be beneficial and very healing to look at some of these outdated ways and beliefs that could be wreaking havoc in your world. Take some time to tune in and see what no longer serves you and take the steps to bring about a little more flexibility. This card could also mean that you are being too rigid with a particular person and that it's time to give them and yourself a little slack. Flexibility is available to you right now. Let it in and allow for a life with a little more ease and grace. Your affirmation, Sagittarius. I am free flowing and flexible. Affirm it in the comment section. I am free flowing and flexible. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards for you today, Sagittarius. I am truly grateful. If you haven't already done so, hit that like button. Share these videos to those who you think could benefit from these messages. Check out the description box for all of the wonderful great goodies and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joiner family where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, soul joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be unto you. Love and light. Namaste.